Hello, welcome to today's class. Today we will be talking about the coding decoding part 2. In the previous class we have discussed coding decoding, where we have talked about code and the key, we have talked about coding letters, and we have talked about letter rearrangements. In today's class we will be focusing on what is known as word parts. We have discussed an introduction for word part in the previous class. What word part basically means is, when I am trying to code something, okay, I am giving a nonsense name to a word, okay, and if I am giving some nonsense names to a set of words, I can find out another set of words. So let's discuss this by the first example. So in the first example, if I have Dafta Phony means advisement, Emo Dafta means misadvice. That means here it's Dafta and Dafta, okay, and here it's advice and advice. So I can clearly say the word advice is coded as Dafta, okay. Therefore, and Emo means misconduct, okay. So in the next two statements, it's Emo Dafta means misadvice and Emo means misconduct. So you have the two words emo that are common here and the two words that is mis that are common here. So I can say emo means miss, okay, and what I have to find is the word conductment. Now since emo means misconduct, okay, lokti will stand for conduct, because emo means miss, that we have already proved. So what is remaining is the word conduct here, and the word for conduct is lokti. So for conductment, I can say it would start with lokti, and for ment, in the first one, you have dafta means advice. So therefore, phony means ment. Okay. So we can say conduct ment. We can prove as it should be lokti phony. Okay. I repeat this example. So what we are doing in this example, we have set of nonsense words that are coded for some set of words. Based on these three, I have to find out another nonsense word or the code word for conductment. Okay. So when I try to find out the code word for this word conductment, I have to find out relationship that exists between the remaining three. So for these remaining three, we can say dafta is common in both. So dafta means advice, because advice is common. Emo is common in both of these. Therefore, emo means miss, which is common in both of these. So we can say dafta means advice and emo miss means emo. Okay. So conduct would be coded as lokti and ment would be coded as phony. Therefore, conductment would be coded as lokti phony. Okay. In the next example here, what is given is, you have three set of words and you have the three meanings which are given. Based on that, you have to find out the word race car. Now, it's very important to note that in this case, conduct was here and ment was here. So, it was very easy to find out what is conductment. But in this case, you have to find out race car. I see the word race here, but I don't see the word car. Okay. So, in these kind of questions, what happen is, you have four alternatives given. Okay. From the four alternatives, you have to see which is the correct word for race, and it should come in the first position. That's the only thing you can make out, and based on that, you will have to put out the correct answer. So here, you have molo and molo common here, and molo means blue. Okay, so I can say molo means blue. Okay, then you have Wilco and Wilco, that is common here, and Wilco means bicycle. So I can say Wilco is bicycle. Okay. Therefore, race would be speddy. Okay. So Wilco, if Wilco means bicycle, the remaining word is speddy, and that means race. So in this question, the choice should start with the word speddy. Okay. So if you have four choices given, okay, and in two of the choices you have the word speddy, that means that those two are the correct choices. Okay. But from those two correct choices, you have to see whether the speddy is coming in the beginning or the end. Since the question asks about race car and race means spady, so spady should come in the front and there should be some other word which can be anything, because car is not given here, so we don't know the code for car. It can be anything, okay, and that anything should be after the word spady. So in this way we try to find out the coding decoding for some of the words that we don't know. So for those words that we don't know, we have to use the 4 choices and we have to see which of the choice correctly matches with the word spady. Supposedly there comes out to be 2 choices. Of those 2 choices, in one choice spady is in the first and another it's in the last. So we'll pick the choice in which it's in the first, because you have the race car, it's not car race, okay. If it had been car race, you would put this spady at the end of the phrase. Now you have the next set of question here. In this set of question, you have 2 words blue that are common, okay, and that blue is denoted by seno, which is common in both of these, okay. So blue implies, blue can be coded as seno, okay. And what I have to find is bright sky, okay. If seno means blue, that means sky means tan. So the last word here should be tan, okay. And now what about the first word, that is bright? I have the last phrase Elbmittel, that is star bright. But in this case, I have no other choice in which there is either a word star or a word bright. Since there is no choice in which there is star and bright written, I don't know which of the 2 is what. I don't know whether apple is star or apple is bright, okay. So in this case, bright sky can be 2 of the following choices. So you have Elbtem, that can be one correct choice, and the other correct choice can be Mitteltam. So of these 2, if any of one is given as an alternative, that would be the correct option, okay, because bright can be made from any of these 2 words. It can be elb and it can be mittel. I don't know what it is exactly, okay, so I can substitute any of the words here. So it can be Appletam or it can be Mitteltam, okay. These 2, either of these 2 would mean bright sky. And since the sky is at the last, I am putting tam at the last, and for bright I am using either of the 2 phrases. So out of these 2, one should be the correct answer, okay. Let's move on to the next example. Now this is again an interesting example. You have 3 words given, okay. All these 3 mention the word care, okay. Since all of these 3 mention the word care, there should be something which is common in all the 3, okay. So you have care, care and care. Okay, now let me see what is common in all the 3. You have taga here, you have taga here and you have taga here. Okay, that means care means taga. And what should come in between? What should come before it? So before it, the choice says there is after. And in none of these 3, you have the word after. So there can be anything amongst the 4 or 5 alternatives that are given in the question paper, okay. There can be anything here, but it should end with the word taga. And this is an easy example, I should say, because you have a phrase that is common in all the 3 options that are given, okay. So in that case, you have after care should be written as, you will have some code for the word after, and care means taga, so you have something followed by taga. So of these 4 alternatives, only choice would be correct which mentions taga at the end and not at the beginning. And very important to note here, before taga there should not be a phrase which should mean F-E-R-O or F-E-R-E-F-L, because rel means free. So I can say rel means free, O means full, and far means less. Okay. So if there is a phrase like rel taga again, okay, in the choice, that cannot be the answer because that means carefree. Okay. So the correct answer would be something which is not from these three options. Okay, so you have tana, you must have tana, but none of these as a prefix here. Okay, now we'll move on to the next question. In this question, you have to find out what is fair weather. Okay, so first we will try to find out weather. If I need to find out weather, I have weather report. So you have report card here. So report is common. Okay, and here what word is common? Let me see. It's Gary and Gary. Okay, so I can say Gary means report. Okay, so what would weather stand for? So weather would stand for Gila. So you have weather as Gila. So after the fair weather, I know one word should be Gila. And then you have fair and the word is warning. Okay, so of these two words, Gimo and Lina, one means fair and other means warning. I don't know which means what because there is no other choice out of which I can make out what means what. So the correct option here can be, the choices alternatives can be Gimo Gila or it can be Lina Gila. Okay, both of that would mean, either of these two would mean fair weather because I cannot judge from the given question that whether Gimo means fair or Lina means fair. Okay, so from the options the choices can be either Gimo Gila or Lina Gila, or sometimes it can be given in a reverse order. Okay, so these two should be one of the choices in the answer. The next question here talks about three phases again. So we are just practicing on to make this concept very clear. Okay, I have Jalka Mufti means happy birthday, Mufti Hose means birthday party. So in these both you have birthday common. So I can say this birthday means Mufti. Okay, so I have Mufti means birthday. Okay, then you have Jalka means happy. So since you have to find out what is happiness, I can say the first word should be Jalka and ness. Okay, so in the last phrase you have the word ness. Now you have the word goodness here. Okay, and I don't know what good means and ness means out of these two phrases. So in this case, the answer can be Jalka Mento or it can be Jalka Gun. Okay, these two can be the alternatives for this choice. Now I have talked about this in a very simple fashion. Now let me ask you a question that might confuse you a bit. Now in this case, it was very clear because all these three you have the correct choice here. So I have Lokte Phoni here. In this case you have no other choice and I said Spady should come in the first. Now don't you have a question for me that you have blue sky here, so you have mentioning blue in the first, but in case of Wilco, it's coming in the first place, so I am writing bicycle in the first place. It's Wilco in the second place, so I am writing bicycle in the second place. That means this question, what is happening is the order is being maintained. That's very, very important to note here. In this question, I am maintaining the order. In this question, there is no doubt, it's a direct question, okay, because you have the meaning for both the words. In this question, what I am doing is blue, molo, and blue are in the starting, and Wilco means bicycle, so here bicycle is coming first and here bicycle is coming at the last, so I am maintaining the order. Now let's see what is happening here. Here again, Sino is at the last, so blue is at the last, so I am maintaining the order. And Sino is at the first, so blue is at the first, so I am maintaining the order. If I follow that mechanism, okay, star should mean apple, okay, and bright should mean middle. That should be the correct option. That means what I said previously, you can have two alternatives, but if we revisit the question again, we'll say that the correct option is only and only one, which is middle time. Even if both of them are given, I would mark middle term as a correct option only because on seeing these, I can say there is order that is maintained in the question. So this question again has a decent order that is maintained. Now let's move on to some other questions. What is happening here? Okay, what is happening here is you have taga in the end, and taga means care, which is coming in the first. So if you have care in the last, taga should come not at the last but at the first. Okay, got my point? So if we try to maintain or understand the order here, it should be taga, and after that there should be something, not before that. Okay, so this is what is meant by understanding coding decoding in a much more elaborative fashion. Now in this question, what is happening is you are again trying to maintain the order, and if I am trying to maintain the same order, I can say pair definitely means gemo, and therefore the correct answer here would be Gemolina, and there is no chance that the answer should be Lina Gila. Okay, because I am maintaining the order again in this question. But if I move to the last question, what I can prove here is you have happiness. Okay, if I am saying that I am maintaining the order again, Mufti means birthday, so here birthday is coming at the last, here birthday is coming at the first. Okay, so based on that, I can say nest should mean gun. So the only option that is correct is Jalka gun here, and Jalka Mento should not be the answer. Okay, so it's very important to understand what is the pattern of the question that is going around in each of these. So in each of these, as we see, the order is being maintained. Now let me do it a bit haphazard for you and change the order of the question. So in this question, if I make it Gary Gila, what would happen? In the same question, if I am making it Gary Gila, what is happening is I am bringing Gary in the front. Okay, so Gary means report card. Okay, but in this Gary means report, so report is coming at the first. But here Gary Gila means report card, but the report is coming at the last. That means there is no order that is being maintained, and in such kind of question where there is no order that is being maintained, I cannot say this would be the correct option. Okay, the correct option can be either of these. It can be either Gemo Gila or Lina Gila, because I don't know what does pair stand for. It can be Gemo, it can be Lina, it can be anything, because in the last two phrases we can see there is no order that is maintained. Gary, which means report, so report is coming in the first here, but in the next phrase report is coming at the last. So this is something where students usually get confused what should be the correct order of the words, and if there are two choices which seems confusing, here is how you can rule out your confusion. If there is an exact order, okay, that means the last phrase would be in the exact order. That means here bright would definitely mean mid, because the order is maintained. Sino means blue, and here Sino is at the end, so blue is at the end. Here Sino is at the beginning, so blue is at the beginning. So in that case, I can say, since bright is at the beginning and here bright is at the last, so middle is at the last, that means it should be middle term and not apple term. Okay. So if you are maintaining the order, the correct answer can be only middle term. But if you are not maintaining the order in the question, like we changed the question here and understood it. So in this kind of question, the option can be either of the two. It can be Gemo Gila or it can be Lina Gila. Okay. So this is the main crux of today's class. So I just revised it. When we are talking about coding decoding, we are focusing in today's class on word parts. Word parts, when we are discussing, we are trying to find out the common words which are coded commonly in two of the phrases, so that we can find what is the question, what would be the correct phrase for the question. Okay, so we did it for all the 6 examples. What we did is Here it was a kind of direct question, there was no much doubt. In these questions, we tried to maintain the order. But this specific question, what I did was, initially I maintained the order, but in the later part, I flipped this section. And when I flipped this section, the order changed. And since the order changed, I can have the answer from either of the alternatives given. Okay. So when you are maintaining the order, even if you do not know one of the terms, you can find it out by means of the correct order. But in this case, if you do not know one of the terms, it can be in either of the formats. Okay. So that is very important to understand for coding decoding word part problems. We'll be discussing more on reasoning in the further chapters. Have a good day ahead.